Kaiser here, and today I'm showing off a new custom, which is Sakura Haruno from Naruto. Now for why I decided to make this figure, if you know the SH Figure Arts Naruto line, you know that they showed off their own Sakura Haruno figure that was supposed to be coming out, but with the rumors of the line shutting down and this figure not coming out at all, I decided, hey, I might as well make my own if this one's not going to come out. I actually made this one because, for one, I actually really do like Sakura Haruno, and two, I'm actually getting my own Naruto figure, actually coming here in a few days, so looking forward to that. But yeah, let's get into the figure. For the base of it anyways, it was made from the Figma archetype, Body-chan, the same one I used for Madanka. It was actually really simple to do since her design in Shippuden was really basic. I still had a lot of fun making it. I got it done in about 3 days. So, first off, the head. You're probably wondering why this head probably looks a little bit different than the other heads I do, but that's because I actually 3D printed this head. Yeah, at my school I have a 3D printer, so I was able to 3D print a Sakura bust, cut off the lower part of like the neck, Dremel into the head, and make it stick on to the neck. Now the funny thing about the neck, actually, I'll just take that off, is that if you know a Figma archetype sheet, I keep getting those confused, but basically the same thing. If you know how those joints work, you know that there would be like a double neck peg in here so the head can move up and down, and the neck could do the same. But that didn't work because the way I dremeled into it, you can see it, I really didn't have a lot of room to actually put the neck peg in. So I decided to just put this part of the neck into her head, and it fits pretty well. And even without that other peg in the head, it can still move around pretty well. So not that big of a deal. For her torso, I didn't do much to it. I just sculpted over her breast to make more of a shirt. I know she has a lot more boob than usual, but hey, nothing wrong with that. Pretty simple actually. The arms were pretty simple. I just put her little elbow pads here. I also sculpted the arms a little bit because I can't remember if the figure came with them, but she had like 2 right arms or something, so I sculpted over them so they look more symmetrical. For the gloves, pretty simple. I just sculpted the glove cup there and painted the hands, which I'll get into later. The skirt is made from cloth, and the little buckles she has are made from, I think they're like bracelet rings, I can't remember. I know that these are supposed to be more like buckles, but I thought this worked pretty well. See the little symbol on her back? Can I call that a symbol? I'm gonna call it a symbol. For her legs, they were pretty simple. It was mostly just repainting the legs to make her shorts and her boots. For the little bandage and pouch, this is actually sculpted and this is just tape, but it actually does work pretty well. For her sandals, I was actually pretty stumped on how I wanted to do these because she does have open-toed boots. So what I did was I sculpted over this part of the legs so it would look more like that boot, like open-toed boot there. And on the back, well, the bottom, it's cardboard, so I could still keep the articulation in the toes. So before we get on to articulation, let me get on to the accessories. She has a few hands, which are just the normal Figma archetype hands. She has gripping, open palm, and of course fist hands. But one thing I found out to be pretty cool is that if you take off this part, you could swap them out with the Figma Kirito hands. I know you could probably do this for any Figma, but I thought since Kirito wears black fingerless gloves and Sakura wears black gloves, it'd be pretty cool to have her wearing those, kind of like an alternate. It does actually look pretty cool. I might just like use some of Kirito's hands whenever I want Sakura to have more hand gestures. Yeah. And for some other accessories I made a bunch of kunais. For how I made these, again, these are 3D printed, like the head. I actually have a few shurikens that I also made, but I haven't gotten to those, so gonna have to do that. And they work pretty well for fitting in her hand if I can do it. There we go. There we go. So they fit pretty well. And I'll put the hand back on. Gripping hand on here. Not that way. There we go. Sorry about that, but yeah, they fit pretty well in her hand, and she can hold two. They're pretty cool. So for the articulation on this figure, the head can, if I can fix this, the head is on a ball peg, so it can go left, right, pretty much all the way around, and go up and, well, down and up only a little bit before the head decides to pop off. The arms can go out to the side, pretty far up, and she has a bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, and a forearm swivel. She has a wrist swivel and hinge, if I can get it to work. I can't see the hinge. There we go. Wrist hinge. Yeah. For her torso, she can go forward. Not that much back, if I can. Yeah, can't really go that much back. She has a torso swivel. She has the same thing for the waist. You can see that. Her legs can go out to the side pretty well, so you can get her some good kicking poses. Looks so weird. Her legs can go that far forward. She has a nothing. Thigh swivel. She has a knee hinge, and can rotate too. An ankle rocker, and she does have ankle pivot. She also has a toe hinge. So yeah, I could actually get her in some pretty cool poses if I wanted to. And I'm really glad I made this. It was pretty simple to do. Like, I've seen some people, well, mostly on Figure Realm, there was one person who made a Sakura Haruno, which was pretty good, but it was more of like his own design. Not saying that's bad, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Sorry. So for a bit of a height comparison, here she is standing next to my Figma Kirito. Here she is standing next to my... Nope. Come on. close enough. There she is standing next to Madonka. She is standing next to Doria. You can see that he's bigger than her. And he is standing next to Goku. And for another female figure that I worked on, well, that I did a while ago, Chi-Chi. See that Chi-Chi is definitely shorter than her. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a lot more stuff coming up in the future. So I hope you enjoyed. This has been Kaiser, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later. Hey, what's up everybody? I'm back again, and today I have an update on my previous custom, which is Midoriya's new costume, or costume Gamma, from My Hero Academia. So, when I first started making my custom Midoriya figure, I did want to make the costume Gamma Midoriya first, but I decided to go with costume Meta, or just his second costume. But after a while, and seeing that the costume had finally appeared in the anime, I decided to make this one. And there's not a lot of changes to the overall figure, but if you've seen the costume, you know what changes I made. His gloves, if you remember, were originally made out of earbuds, but since the gloves have changed to more like long sleeve gauntlets, I guess, all I really did was take off the earbuds, use a piece of cardboard to make like the little cuff he has here, painted the little button on, and just painted half of his arm white. For the pads here, all I really did was take some cardboard and glue it on the arms and painted them.